McCarthy Auto Group is a family-owned, homegrown company here in Kansas City. We're a company that strives for customer and employee satisfaction. We are a company that loves taking care of our community, and in return, they take care of us.
Our 750 team members plus serve over 200,000 customers in all facets of our business. But we take pride in being more than just a local car dealer and selling and service cars. We have several community leaders, people that are involved in their churches, their schools, their sports teams, civic organizations, and on several charity boards in Kansas City. Led by Mr. McCarthy and what he's instilled, we take pride in being more than just a car dealer.
I came from a family, my father was a policeman, my mother was a stay-at-home mom, and my educational process was at a private boys' school, Catholic school. And I can remember my mother and father both saying to me, work hard, get a good job, get good grades, and things will take care of itself. I had gone to college at Kansas State University and played football for them, and when I graduated college, I was hoping to continue to play football. Unfortunately, that wasn't in the cards for me. My wife had a job in Tucson, Arizona. She was in the clothing retail business. I had followed her to Tucson, and I started selling cars in a Cadillac Oldsmobile store. A year later, I had taken an opportunity to move to another store in the Tucson area and had similar success there in developing not only a sales force, but in selling multiple amounts of cars. I was 26 years old at the time, and I really decided that the car business was going to be my future. Got back to Kansas City, had an opportunity to go to work for a gentleman by the name of Leon Morris. Leon had a Chevrolet store on Metcalf. The interesting part about that is Leon had a very difficult time, although he had been in business for a lot of years. He had asked me to come in, and if in fact I was able to provide him an opportunity to make a net profit, him and I would get together and create a buy-sell agreement, and that was how I started in Kansas City. So it started with Class & Morris Chevrolet on Metcalf, and from that we then had developed and moved into other brands within the Kansas City market area. And today, currently, we have 11 different locations representing multiple amount of brands within the Kansas City area as well. And we have a 12th one in the acquisition stage as we speak.
The mission of McCarthy Auto Group is to be the premier automotive car dealer in Kansas City, to work for, do business with, to provide our customers a world-class experience in all facets of our business.
In our company, people are the most valuable asset and probably the hardest thing to come by. So finding the right people, putting them in the right slot is something we strive for every day. And it's a tough job, but I can't stress enough, people are the most valuable asset and the hardest thing to come by. So when you find that right person, you stick with them, you make sure they are successful, and hopefully, strive for something huge in the future. Culture is everything for us, something we talk about on a daily basis from the top to the bottom. We are a culture of outlasting everyone, working harder and harder every day to strive to our goal. We are also an open door company. We have an open to change culture with our company. And lastly, we love doing it together, and we love having fun doing it.
We take a lot of pride in the growth of each and every one of our individuals and the impacts they can have on their local communities, but most importantly, probably their families. The internal growth that they've been able to experience through training and different career pathing that they've been able to achieve here. We're a growth organization, and we take pride in helping build skills and opportunities for everybody to kind of grow collectively.
How we came up with this culture is it comes from our leader at top, my father, John McCarthy. He's a 72-year-old man that every day he is open to change. Every single day he is striving to be ahead of everybody else in the game. And if a 72-year-old man is open to change, a person who's been doing it for over 45 years, then all of us in this company should be too.
Satisfied employees produce satisfied customers. And I think it's really important. If your employees are happy, your customers are going to be happy. It transcends from one to the other. Our ability to continue to move forward with that is based on the response that we get back from the individual employees that we have. The more they want to grow, the more they want to take on challenges, because again, it's not a one-man team. It is a team of a lot of people that move all of this forward.
For me personally, I love surrounding myself around smarter people than me. And trust me, that's easy to do because they're more forward thinking than I am and more progressive, and they know more about what's going on in the marketplace. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been kind of taught the old school way. So when these new school people come into play, they're so much smarter than me, and I love being around people that are smarter than me because they could take us to places that maybe I can't even think about.
Something I'm most proud of our team is their willingness to adapt to the customer, to always strive to provide that wow experience in every single facet of our business, to communicate them with the way they would like to be communicated, to transact with them the way they would like to transact in this ever-changing retail environment. Our teams have shown a willingness to adapt, to change, to evolve with the times that has been incredibly encouraging for us and kind of given us a boost and a plan of action of how we can continue to grow.
Driving a culture of family, eating together, working together, you spend more time with the people at work than you do with your people at home. It is something that I think that has to be worked on a consistent basis, and particularly as we get larger, we don't want to lose that feel. And I think we've done a really, really good job. I know Chris and Ryan both have been instrumental in knowing who's here, what they do, and how they do it. And it's something we just don't lose touch with. I don't want to be a large corporation, even though we have grown dramatically. I still want to be able to know and talk to the people that are within our company, because that's what makes it work. Without them, we can't succeed.
For me, I wake up every morning blessed that I get to be a part of something so special. And I get to be a part of so many different people's lives. They give me the honor and the privilege of being called one of their leaders of this company. Working with them on a daily basis, seeing their growth, seeing our growth, that's not to be taken lightly. And I can't wait to see where we go in the future.